While we were scanning down the chain, we found the Tengu doing the same thing, so we tried to follow him and figure out where he came from. Turns out he was just checking the neighboring systems to see if they were active, so that he could do combat sites in his own wormhole without getting bothered. But unlucky for him, we spotted him and kept a close eye on him to see what he was gonna do. After he finished scanning the neighboring systems, he returned to his citadel, switched into a different Tengu and warped to a combat site, and that's where I meet up with him. While he's in the combat site, I bookmarked several locations, a few of them being wrecks. Because he didn't bring a mobile tractor unit, it seems that he's looting the wrecks while he's fighting the sleepers, so I'll have to pick a precise moment to uncloak and start my attack. Because this combat site has a bunch of collidable objects, I want to make sure I pick the right wreck to warp to, so that I don't get decloaked prematurely, and at the same time I want to make sure that there aren't too many sleepers on the field, because I will have to tank those as well once I decloak. And the Tengu is doing a decent amount of damage, judging by the speed at which he's killing the sleepers. It seems that the best moment to catch the Tengu is in the last wave of the sleepers. The last wave will consist of 2 cruisers and 1 battleship. I decide to wait for the battleship to die and warp in when there are only 2 cruisers left. I can easily tank those until backup arrives, because I have 2 other corporation members standing by to jump into the wormhole. They have not jumped in yet because the wormhole is within D-scan range of the combat site, so we don't want to prematurely warn the Tengu pilot of incoming ships. It's important to tell your fleet members to warp in on you at whatever distance you feel comfortable. We warp in at 10 kilometers because I don't want to risk any of my fleet members bumping me at 0 and bump me too far away from my target and lose my scram and my web, and potentially letting the target slip away. I always assume Tengus are active tanked, so I want to neutralize his capacitor as soon as possible. So I activate all my modules from the moment I get a lock, and once I get a scram on him, I call in the boys to help me out. As my weapon system, I use EM damage drones, because Tengus have an EM damage resistance gap in their shield tank.
Has run out of charges. Our module has run out of charges.
It's 3 against 1, but who said anything about a fair fight? We've encountered this corporation before and killed one of their Tengus a while ago. It's amazing to see that they're still flying around in Tech 3 ships without any scouts on the wormholes. Otherwise they would have seen me jump into their wormhole. Remember, the possibility of somebody watching you while you do combat sites is ever present, so be vigilant and prepared. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you like my videos, please rate, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.